Hello, everyone. It's Empire 333 here. Sorry, I am late. I'll give you all a few seconds to come in. I'm having issues with my voice, you all, so bear with me, okay? All right, so I'm going to get into a channeled message first, and then we're going to go to tarot to pick up more messages. And this has to do with the tarot reading will do with divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? But anybody who, even if you don't consider yourself a divine feminine or masculine, is going to be with you and whoever is your interest, okay? You're going to know who this person is once I start talking about them. So first I will do a channeled message that's coming through for the collective that spirit wants me to talk about. Okay. And that is a lot about the labels and the categories, guys, that, you know, of like divine feminine, divine masculine. And then it's now everything that is all over the internet. They're talking about alpha male, beta male. Like there's so much, you know, categories of these energies, okay? And you all have to really realize that these are energies, okay? So I'll start with the spiritual community, right? With the whole divine feminine, divine masculine, okay? What they want to say about this is everybody has that, okay? Whatever gender you are, you have both energies within you. And it's up to you to use those energies, okay? So it depends on whatever energies you're bringing out, okay? Obviously, it's really hard to be in both energies at once, okay? Always, right? So some of us tend to get into our masculine energy when we need to get stuff done. We're like, okay, the feminine's not working out, you know, I'm not receiving what I want. So you jump into the masculine energy, right? And you're like, go, go, go. You know, I want to be assertive. I want to get things done. So you jump into your masculine energy. So it's kind of like a revolving, you know, door for a lot of us. Okay. It's hard to be in both energies at once. So spirit says use your discernment when it comes to that, because you're not going, okay, it's like, some of you try it and then you get disappointed. Like you try, you know, a certain way of, all right, I want to manifest this. So I need to get into my feminine energy, or, oh, I want to manifest that. I'm going to get into my masculine energy. So guys, keep in mind, it's always going to be a seesaw. Okay. And that's okay. It's not that you're doing it wrong. Okay. And what they want to say is get into the flow. Okay. That's what spirit's saying. Get into the flow. So if you try something, it doesn't work, it doesn't mean that you're not going to manifest that, whatever energy you're in, okay? And I'll talk more about it if they have more messages when I'm doing the tarot reading here. But what I'm getting for the alpha male and the beta male is that these are just categories, okay? Nobody is a full alpha male or nobody's a full beta male. It all depends on the timing of the person, okay? And spirit really wants to say that let's not get into categories, because categories are what humans created just to put people in groups, okay? And it does divide, because every group divides, right? Most groups that are out there right now, even, you know, besides what we're talking about here, it's meant to like make people feel like they belong, but truly nobody fits those categories 100%. Okay, so let's keep that in mind, guys. Let's not be like, oh, this person's a beta, this person's an alpha, I'm an alpha, I'm a beta. Like it's just like it's getting so out of hand, and it's like and spirit's saying here, nobody truly wants either. Okay, so I don't know if you're watching or whatever, even if it's alpha female, right? It doesn't matter. If you like females or whoever you are watching, it doesn't matter. nobody truly wants an alpha and nobody truly wants a beta. So let's kick that whole thing to the curve, okay? So I'm going to get into the feminine energy right now, and then we'll get into the masculine energy. I'm going to do predictions, what's coming up, what the feelings are, all that stuff, okay? So let's see about my feminines. Thank you all for joining me here. I wasn't going to go on live because I don't feel good, but I was like, no, I already scheduled it. I'm having issues with my voice, guys, so bear with me, okay? Let's see. So, Spirit, what do you want the divine feminine to know what energies they are in? Wow, okay. Wow, all right. So, okay. So let's start with my divine feminines and then we'll get into my masculines, all right? So guys, so you know what it feels like? Like a lot of you want, hi Yosemite, hi girl. I missed you guys. I missed you. I haven't seen you for a while. Well, I haven't been live for a while, so. So some of you, like you could feel it in the air. It's kind of like I'm making changes. I want this new beginning. I want this new lifestyle, you know, and but it's like it's not happening. So some of you are like, you have, it's not that, okay, this is what I want to say. It's kind of like you've accepted the failure of it, but it's like it's unfolding. You don't see what's coming out yet. You don't see it, okay? So this is the unknown, guys. The moon card is unknown. Happy Saturday. The moon card is unknown. This is like, okay, this is the answer that I get sometimes where it's kind of like, you know, when you ask a question and spirit doesn't want you to know all the details of what's working behind the scenes, right? Because when we know all the details, sometimes our ego gets in the way and then we take an action that's going to mess it up, right? So spirit's here with this moon card and is saying like, okay, you don't see what's going on behind the scenes, right? If this is, you know, you want someone to come in, okay, passionately, you want somebody like to come in with this new passionate, you know, inspired action towards you. You're like, I want it. I want somebody to come in. I want someone to offer me something big. No more breadcrumbs. No more breadcrumbing. I know my value now. I'm stepping into my new self. You know, it's that kind of feeling. The vibe that I'm picking up on. And spirit is saying here, you don't know what's happening. You don't know what's unfolding behind the scenes, right? And we got a King of Swords here. Excuse me, guys. We got a King of Swords and a Queen of Swords here, okay? So what this is telling me is that, okay, we got the Lovers, you all, okay? We got the Lovers too. Beautiful card. I love this card. So for some of you, this is communication. This is, I just heard breakthrough. So some of you might be waiting for a masculine to come through. Some of you are waiting for somebody new, right? There is something unfolding behind the scene, okay? And some of you also, for those of you who are wanting someone new, what I'm picking up on is like, you have not closed it out with the ex or whoever you were dealing with before. So it's kind of like, well, how do you expect someone new to come in if this person from the past is still invading your energy? You know, it feels like that, okay? So let's see what the masculine energy is going through here, okay? And we'll come back to that. Oh, it's beautiful here too. It's beautiful here in Southern California. It's really nice here too. I'm glad because I mean, I'm sick of the rain. I am so sick of the rain and I'm happy when the sun is shining, okay? We have some weird climate going on in California. I don't know if any of you know, but it's been raining here like it rained here too much. We're not used to this, right? So let's see masculine energy. Okay, masculine energy. All right. Masculine energy. Wow. Hold on, I want to make this even. So 6, 7, one more spirit for my masculine energy. So what it looks like to me is the masculine energy is not making any moves, okay? The masculine energy is not making moves because they are not sure that they want to give you, they should, it's not want, okay? Want and doing has nothing to do with each other is what I'm hearing. But it's more like, for those of you who have realized your value, okay, and so maybe you're in the dating field, or maybe you're dating, or whoever who has newly like realized their value, this is about you, where it's kind of like, okay, now I realize my value and I'm standing my ground. Okay, I know I deserve better, and that's how like you're giving off that vibe. But the masculine here needs to be 100% sure. Hi, Cherry. I missed you too. I feel like this is a reunion today. You know, I haven't seen people for a while. This is about the masculine, like, okay, I'm not going to take that step unless I'm sure, unless I can be truly honest with myself. Okay, so some of you have attracted a masculine, that some of my feminines have attracted a masculine where it's like, this person wants to be honest with you, but whoever this is, I feel like they're not communicating with you. Now, I don't know if you've obviously this is a general reading, but there's no communication between you and the masculine right now, okay, for a lot of you. And it's kind of like, some of you might be like, why aren't they talking to me? Like, why aren't they reaching out? And it has a lot to do with, they don't want to lie to you, right? They don't want to tell you what you want to hear. And at the same time, like, they don't want to tell you what you don't want to hear. I don't know how Spirit's trying to convey this message, right? Some of you have turned your back, okay, against the masculine. You're like, okay, you're not communicating. You're not, making any moves towards me, whatever. This is a big risk for the masculine energy, because although the masculine energy is thinking about you at this time, this is 6 of Cups, guys. This is like, and it doesn't matter now, whoever's watching, even if you're just dating someone, okay? This doesn't have to be like a long-term connection you've been in that I'm speaking about, okay? I'm going to say some things in a minute so you'll know what energy I'm picking up on, okay? Somebody's name starts with an H, or they have an H in their name, okay? That's coming out really like strong. The number 6 is coming out strong, okay? Maybe you're born on the 6th, or you're born in the 6th month, or this person is. I'll keep picking up on intuitive messages, but this is about the masculine not making any plans yet. I feel like they're just thinking about you. You're heavy on their mind, but they're not making any moves. because they're scared that if they make a move now, they're not going to make the right move and they're going to mess this all up. Okay. That's the kind of energy I'm picking up on. This is like previous, like, how do you call it? The past, the recent past. Okay. So let's see what else for my feminines. What does my feminines need to know about this connection? Thank you all for hitting that like button. I really appreciate it, guys. It really helps me and it motivates me, to be honest. All right. Let's see. I just feel like my feminines are taking a break right now, and you're looking into other, like, you're focusing on your wishes, dreams, and goals. And some of you are realizing also, for those of you who are like moving on, you want someone new, whatever, you're realizing you have more choices. Excuse me. So some of you, you're focusing on your healing. And I'm seeing a lot of you do like energetic healing or massage or getting it. It doesn't have to be you doing it. So I'm seeing some of you, you might be taking like salt baths or ritual baths, or you're going to bodies of water and cleansing, like, you know, doing emotional cleanses and things like that. Okay. Yeah, some of you, you're just depleted of energy, and you're, you know, this is the high priestess, right? So a lot of you are in high priestess mode. Maybe you're doing like manifestations and things like that because you're so depleted of energy, right? And you're tired of the same old game, is what I'm hearing, and you're moving on. And I feel like a lot of you are listening to your intuition, you're listening to your guidance, okay? Because some of you are like, I spent too much time, I wasted too much time on someone, I'm moving on. I want something real. So I'm going to see for those of you, I don't know why I'm getting Guns N' Roses. That song, Patience by Guns N' Roses. That might be a significant song for someone out there. Okay. Or to have patience. All right. So, spirit. Yeah. See, there's a lot of magic going on, you all. So, I'm telling you, there's something magical going on here. Some of you, you're in a two swords energy. You're like, what should I do? For some of you, you have somebody calling or communicating to you from the past. You know, during Mercury retrograde, that's what happens sometimes. People reach out, they remember you, they're nostalgic, they have memories. And I'm sure some of you have had dreams about people you've known from the past. Okay. I know I have. I was like, what is going on here? Not even thinking about those people, but they pop up in your dreams, right? So this is about you. Some of you feel that you're manifesting, and spirit is saying what you're doing here, if it hasn't come to you yet, if you don't feel like that person has come to you yet, or like nobody's making any moves towards you, you're like, I'm not getting the person I want, or whatever it is, guys. This is about, spirit is saying, we're getting ready. We're getting you ready for this. We're preparing you for this. Okay. So pay attention to any type of signs, okay? And the way I'm getting signs is by animals, okay? Look up animals. Like, if you don't know what they mean, like, look up animal totem meanings, things like that, because a lot of you are shedding old skin, okay? I'm seeing a snake, okay? Doesn't mean it's somebody bad, nothing like that. Snake really means you're shedding skin in this context that I'm picking up on. You're shedding old skin. So there is a new way of you being in like a connection, of how you know, spirit is trying to help you prepare for partnership as well. Okay. Partnership. And this has to do with removing all that the karmic lessons you had to learn with the previous people, you know. And some of you, I just heard, well, I'm so sweet and whatever. Okay, like sweet doesn't get you the partnership that you want. Okay, I want you all to like know that, because um sweet doesn't cut it. Okay, there's this is about you and your value and how you show up in relationships and how you don't continue those codependent patterns that you've been repeating, okay, with people. And spirit is saying here, like, we're on it. Don't you worry, okay? We're on it. This is judgment, okay? And it's because they know that you're breaking karmic patterns. They know that, okay? And they're with you and they want to support you. And some of you just feel like, oh my God, like I don't want to waste any more time and this and that. And you're hesitant. Like some of you are hesitant to meet new people, or like meet new people in different ways. Like you're set in your ways because you don't want to do that anymore. Okay. But some of you are kind of disappointed. Like maybe you didn't get okay, this is what I want to say. Some of you, even though you have this ex or this person you connected with, and you don't like, you know that they're not good for you, or you know it wasn't going anywhere, or you know it was like in and out, stagnant. You know that they're not going to be your future, right? If you want a future with someone, that is. Okay. So most, you know, people who watch my channel do. Most people who watch my channel want some type of a serious connection, right? What it's telling me here is like some of you just expected that person to come back, but you have to realize that some of you, if that person is going to throw you completely off track and you're meant for someone else, like you're here, right? And that someone else, that new person that is going to come into your life, or that newer person, whoever that is, right? It could be someone you met, it could be someone you have not met in this lifetime. So it's like spirit's like blocking that. Okay. So some of you might feel like, well, you know, this person told me they were really into me, or like I just thought that they would come back, you know, and it's like bruising your ego in a sense, even though you know that that person is not good for you. Okay. I hope that makes sense. So spirit's like, you expected this person to come back, like come rushing in, you know, Mercury retrograde, everybody talks about like the exes resurface and all that stuff, or the people from the past. Some of you, spirit blocked this person. Okay. It's not because this person doesn't find you attractive. It's not because they don't think you're valuable. It's not because they don't respect you. It's not anything to do with that. That spirit blocks this person for you. Okay. Because they want you to remember, okay, all of your value, okay? Because you're stepping into a new world, okay, feminines? You're stepping into a world where like you are valuing yourself. You're not giving the masculine so much value that you did before, okay? You're not putting the masculine on a pedestal like you did before, okay? So I'm going to see what's coming in for you guys, okay? Oh, happy new moon, by the way, everyone. So I'm going to see what other, okay. I'm going to see, okay, I'm going to go with intuitive messages for a minute before I get into what's the masculine. There's a W here. So somebody with the name W, okay, first name, last name does not matter. Or it could even be where they work, right? Wow, okay. The letter K, the letter B, like boy, okay. I'm hearing Brandon. Jacob. Okay. I don't know why I'm hearing Fifi. Okay, that could be somebody's nickname. Somebody's nickname Fifi. Okay. I'll get more, okay, whenever they come through. All right, so let's see what the masculine is going to do. Any move spirit masculine is going to make. Whoa. All right. Okay. Wow, this looks good. Oh, we got the wheel. Okay. I feel like some of you might have gotten ghosted by your person. Okay. So the masculine will make a move, okay? This is the King of Pentacles right here. I feel like what I told you, right? Unless they're ready, they're not going to make that move. Unless that they're sure that they want something solid with you, they're not going to make this move, okay? But I want to tell you all that the King of Pentacles energy is not a fast energy, okay? So if some of you are like, oh, when is it going to happen? Is it going to happen fast or whatever? I'm going to see here what it has to do with, because we got the Wheel of Fortune. So what's happening here is that I don't want to say that, how should I say it? There's something called fate and there's something called destiny, right? So I feel like what's happening here is that the masculine is shaping their destiny to what is fated. And for some of you, the masculine does feel a very spiritual connection with you that they can't deny. And some of them, they did deny it because they got scared. You might have triggered them if you've already met this person, you all. But the energy is telling me here that the masculine, although it's like, how should I say it? I just heard something just hit them. Okay. So it's like the masculine, when they're not working, when they're not focusing on whatever they work on, their responsibilities, whatever, there's this phase that they have been in when it comes to losses. Okay. They felt a big loss, even though they might not show it to you. Okay. This is the High Priestess. So what I'm getting here is that the masculine was not paying attention. Okay, Spirit. The masculine was not paying attention to their intuition. Okay. They were focusing on money. They were focusing on, career advancements. But this is going to change. It's going to hit them. Okay. And as soon as it hits them, I see them reaching out to you. Okay. If some of you, this could also be like someone, like I said, that you barely met, I know some of you did meet some people this past several couple months, and ooh, okay. What is this? All right. Yeah, and I feel like what's happening is that the masculine, okay, this is the Death card, you all. They're going to change the way that they look at a connection, the way they look at relationships, because I feel that for some of you, the masculine was very set in their beliefs, okay, their belief system. So if somebody told you like, oh, like I'm not the marriage type, or I don't want to get married, or whatever it is, right? I feel like for some of you, okay, remember this is not a personal reading, you all. If you want one with me, That information is down below. You can email me. But this is about having a change of mind of what the 10 of cups represents, right? Because the 10 of cups represents what you think it represents for you. It's not the same. So like my 10 of cups is not the same as your 10 of cups, okay? And the 10 of cups here is like, how can we do this together where both of our needs, our emotions are fulfilled? Where's the happy medium? Because no matter what, okay, especially in this collective that I'm picking up on, you're not going to be aligned with exactly the same things you both desire. It's not like you're going to meet someone who's like, oh my God, I want exactly what you want. Okay. No, it doesn't work that way. And I hope you're not setting yourself up waiting for that. Right. So I feel like the masculine energy is really, and it's not about they're changing themselves. Okay. It's that they're evolving. So it's kind of like the belief systems that they had before about what a relationship entails or what it should be like is changing. That's what I want to say. Okay. Um, and I feel that that's what's going to come through with this communication. Okay. Excuse me, guys. Let me get some. So what's happening here is that the masculine is breaking free from the fears that they had. Okay. This is going to be really profound. Okay. A profound move in the masculine energy because they're letting go of the attachments they had to their belief systems. Okay. For some of you, now, this is what I want to say. Don't take this and run with it. Okay, feminine. So if your masculine reaches out to you, don't take this like that it's written in stone, but the masculine is really going to try to see things your way. Okay, so don't, if you know what you want, the kind of connection you want, don't do not change your mind because of the masculine. Or if the masculine comes through and they're like, they're not telling you like, oh, I've realized this or whatever. Okay, they might not tell you they realize that. Okay, because they're still trying to see if you're the person that, you know, you're the person that they want for the long haul. Okay, whatever the long haul means for you guys. Okay, this is a king and a queen of pentacles. I'm not going to get into signs because we have a lot of signs here. I hear the name Lily. Okay, that might be significant. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're definitely going to come back, you all. They're definitely going to come back. And we got the Judgment card again. Okay. And I want you all to know, if this is a truly spiritual, connection and you're both fated to be together, I see spirit bringing you both together, but I feel like there's still work to do on your part, feminine. I'm going to see what that is. Spirit, can you tell me what that is? What does the feminine need to focus on? Queen of Coins. Oh, this was the Queen of Wands. That is so interesting. I saw that as the Queen of Coins. So it feels like what's happening here is that, I don't know why they're saying keep on retaining your value and your precedence. Okay, so there's some sort of precedence that you have to stand by, feminine, in order to bring this in for you to manifest this, and it also has to do with power. Your confidence level, okay? You being secure that I'm going to get, and also faith that, you know what, spirit's going to bring me and whoever is meant for me together. But I feel like a lot of you need to focus on, this is what they're telling me, okay? This is not going to resonate with everyone, but if you're like financially, if you're having financial issues, I have to tell you this, okay? We've all been there. No shade, nothing, okay? But some of you, the way it works is that if you are not doing great financially, you tend to get insecure and you tend to like get drifted off, like drifting away from your power. And what happens when you're in a connection during that time, like a romantic lover connection, whatever, is that you act accordingly. So if you're in lack energy and you're insecure, you know, you're not feeling it or whatever, you tend to attract lack, more lack. You know what I hope you all know what I mean, right? Because if you're not in your power, and some of you, money is power for you, okay? No shade here, okay? Everybody's different. This is about you feeling comfortable in your own skin. And what spirit is saying is like, if you're not comfortable in your own skin, if you're not comfortable independently, you're going to attract the energy of someone like that too, okay? You're going to attract somebody who is not giving you, who is giving to you in lack, like, oh, I don't have enough, so I'm going to give you this much, you know, like it's that kind of energy. I hope you all know what spirit's trying to say. Like, I hope you all get it. So that's one thing to work on, okay? Work on being financially independent, you all. I mean, of course, you know, you want to know that your partner is going to help you if you need stuff, but it's more about you feeling confident and secure in that, you know, energy, okay? So let's see. Yeah, see? The 9 of Pentacles, I'm telling you. They want you to be confident in your own skin. They want you looking good, feeling good. Look at, we got all the queens here. Now the Queen of Cups. Because what they're saying is that if you are financially balanced, okay, I'm just going to use balance, okay? If you're okay financially, you have the confidence, and you also, your emotions are balanced too at that time. Your emotions are not all over the place, okay? And that will help you manifest the partnership that you want, okay? So I'm going to see what else the masculine, what else when they come through. What else do we need to know, Spirit? Whoa, okay, this is heavy energy. Wow. So the masculine energy is healing heartache from the very, very, like literally, it could be excuse me, guys. Hi, Stephen, welcome. I missed you too, Stephen. The masculine energy is healing some type of wounds that are resurfacing from like the past, okay? So what I'm getting here is that once that is released and the path is clear, that they're going to definitely be in their real authentic self. And this has to do with like their true intentions for you, okay? Because I feel like what happened was that for those of you who think you know this person already, or even if they're going to come in, they're going to come in like solid with the real intention of them, not this like covered up with like clouded judgment or fears or whatever. So the path is clearing up for them, guys. um and this is going to be like a wake-up call for the masculine energy, okay? So this is a good offer, right? This is something solid. Oh yeah, okay. So their intentions are going to be clear about you. So for those of you who got a runner kind of person or a person who ghosted, yeah, definitely. Yeah. See, they're closing out cycles in their life, okay? They're closing out a cycle in their life. They are definitely healing. And I'm telling you that this has been, we got the star energy. I have to cover the star, guys, because apparently we can't show stuff on here, even though it's art, okay? So this is about the masculine closing out the cycle of the past, fully healed, okay? Um, with any type of heartache they had from the past, so that they come to you. Yeah, look at this. What was I talking about? New belief system, new perspective, the hangman, okay? So it's okay, guys, that for some of you, that the masculine, is taking their time, I guess. Don't ever wait for anybody regardless. Oh, thank you, Stephen. Don't wait for anybody regardless, but I'm telling you that the masculine, this is the Two of Cups, you all. The masculine energy is really like, starting to listen to their intuition. I feel like their intuition was blocked because of a lot of 3D responsibilities that they had. And I feel like what's happening is they're gonna get this, like, they're gonna get like shook up in a way. Spirit, what is this shake up you're talking about? What is this shake up with the masculine? Ooh, what is this? You know what I see? I see that the masculine is getting rid of a lot of people in their life. Okay, now I don't know if this is, whatever this is. I feel like the masculine is, some of you have masculines that are responsible for a lot of people, or, just, more than one person or something like that. I feel like they are being tugged at by other people. And I feel like they know this. They're going to wake up to they're going to be shook up to this. Like, you know what? I'm stuck where I am because of these people. So, oh man, I got it wet here. They are, yeah, I just heard these people are not going to be a part of my future. Okay. So the masculine is getting rid of people. They feel like they've been used. They also know that people around them are competing with them. So it could be even friends or people they work with. Like, they're competing with me. They don't have good intentions towards me. I feel like the masculine is very isolated right now. Okay, that's what I'm getting. They're very isolated, but they're gonna make the decision to get rid of people. Okay, they're cleaning house. They're cleaning house, is what I'm hearing, and that this has to do with, in order to have a future. Okay, like a prosperous future. Okay, and balance in their life. So I feel like a lot of them are getting rid of family, friends, like they're disconnecting from the world. Okay. Ooh. Ace of Cups. Temperance, yeah. So this is about you and them coming together, okay? And look at this. Four of Wands. What did I say? 1111. Yeah, there's something definitely changing about the masculine. Okay. For a lot of you, I feel that you both want to see each other. I don't know, I'm getting that really strong. Like you and them, they both want to see you. And you want to see them. Okay. I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on. The entitled opportunists need to go away. Yes, seriously. You know, it's really funny how people are so entitled. And they're opportunists, definitely. I feel like the masculine is just sick of those kind of people. Oh, I just heard you will be blocked. Okay. So I feel like the masculine is also blocking people. Wow. Yeah. Tower. Okay. So definitely, I'm telling you that the masculine is their world is gonna be shook up in a way if they're still letting people, you know, tug onto their energy, like leeches, you know, use them, um, whatever it is. They're going to get that wake up call. Like, no more of this. Okay. So, and I feel like after that, they're going to come towards you feminine. Okay. That's the storyline. I feel like after that, they realize, like, hey, and you're also going through seeing things from a different perspective. Okay. This is the hangman energy. I don't know if I can show that either. If there's a difference. Steven, I love that. If they were helium balloons, I'm just letting them fly away. I'm sure you would wish that they were helium balloons, right? The people like that don't fly away, honey. People like that latch onto you, okay? Opportunists and people who are users, okay? So what else, Spirit, you want to tell my feminines? Oh my God. Okay. So, okay, some of you feminines have to work on your abandonment issues, okay? People leaving you out in the cold, people skipping out on you, and that kind of thing, okay? So, some of you have been really in like hermit mode because of this. And because of this, it's like spirit wants you to capture that part of you where there was still like this innocence that you had, that you would connect with people. Um, because I see like your inner child, you know, and I feel like your inner child is like hesitant to um, associate with other people or even romantic partners because of abandonment issues. Okay, now that could go back to childhood for you. So really pay attention to your loving style is what spirit is saying. I know this is going to like psychology stuff, but you have some things to work on when it comes to your loving style. Okay. If that's how your connections work, like if you keep getting, you know, like you keep feeling like you're left out. Okay. Spirit, what else can you tell me about this feminine? Okay, yeah, we got the death card, guys. So listen, you know how I was saying the snake energy? Look, this confirms that, okay? With the death card. So I feel that some of you I'm seeing a mushroom. Who's doing mushrooms? This feels like spirit is really helping you evolve into the real you, guys. Okay, the real you that doesn't have fears, who stands tall in their truth, because there's definitely changes coming to your life, feminine. I'm going to see what this is. I mean, besides the romantic part, because I feel like a lot of you, when you work on, like, it kind of feels like skeletons in the closet. Yeah. That's usually how it goes off, Stephen. If you, yes, oh my God, yes. Okay, guys. So listen, my feminines, you're definitely closing out a cycle of feeling lack always feeling like you get the shorter end of the stick. Okay. And I feel that both of you, both the masculine collective and the feminine collective, whatever you vibe with more, okay, both of you, you're going to go through many changes, okay? And I feel like for some of you, you're gonna meet somebody or you're gonna reunite. It depends on, your personal whatever. Whoever this person is that I described, you can go back and rewind and watch it to get, some clues. I'm seeing Aquarius energy. This is interesting. So it could have been like for some of you that are, it's like you're dealing with newer people. You could have met this person in Aquarius season or February. I'm getting a significant, or you're going to meet them this month, or you just met them this month, whoever this is, right? For those of you who are newer, like you're crushing on someone, you're dating someone, whatever it is, there's going to be a wake-up call. But the wake-up call that you have is not going to come as soon as you think, like as soon as you think it is, okay? But both of you, the feminine and the masculine, is getting a wake-up call, okay? Who is this? Oh, okay. I don't know, did some of you, like, maybe around Valentine's time, you met somebody? Okay, I'm getting that for some of you. I'm getting the name Leonor or Leonor. I don't know. I don't even know if that's a name, guys. I'm just hearing things here. But this is going to really push you into your confidence level. But I have to say, guys, Spirit's saying prepare now. Okay? Prepare now for this person, whoever they are. Okay? Act as if this person is already in your life. What would you do different? Like, what would you do? If you know a partner was going to come into your life and you all were going to get along and take it to the next level, what would you do? Would you, I don't know, keep on eating Oreo cookies every night? I'm just giving you an example. Would you, waste your time on some things that you know that it's not good for you, or that you're not being productive, or whatever it is, okay? There's this thing, there's this idea of you taking care of yourself better, okay? And getting ready. This is the sun. Your soul is front and center on this, okay? So some of you who surrendered love, like you surrender to spirit, you're like, soul, take over, spirit, take over. I'm handing you the wheel. God, I'm handing you the wheel. Whatever. You're being guided to change certain aspects of your lifestyle. Okay, so pay close attention. Yeah. And some of you, look at what I said when I saw the star energy. They still are saying that it's not clear. It's not going to be clear to you, feminine, okay? Just take small steps. You're going to get signs, like I said, through animal totems. Also, some of you are going to get signs through shapes. Okay, shapes have meaning to them too. So like a square, circle, triangle, even like hieroglyphics. Okay, you might see hieroglyphics in your dreams. Yeah. And so when this comes to you, feminine, when this person makes the move towards you, when they reach out to you and there's this like, you feel like this breakthrough, you feel like, oh my God, is this happening? Okay. Make sure you're ready. Somebody definitely wants to see you. Okay. If you already met this person that I'm describing, they definitely want to see you. I don't know when they'll do that, but both of you are being prepared for one another, okay, in different ways. And I see a reunion for some of you, okay? But spirit is still saying to you, feminine, don't think that the masculine is going to come through and be like, you know what, I want to get married or I want to move in. It's not going to happen quickly, okay? Because we got a King of Pentacles energy. That one was the strongest. This is not going to happen fast. This king makes calculated moves. This king is not like, let's do this. It's not a King of Wands energy, okay? Even though King of Wands is like, it feels so good. It feels so passionate. It's fast. It's aggressive. You know, it's that, we love it, right? But the King of Pentacles doesn't do it that way. When they're making moves, everything is planned out, okay? So they're not going to be verbal about exactly what they want, even if they feel it. When they just start talking to you or when you both reunite, you start talking again, but pay attention to their effort. Pay attention to their actions, okay? Because some of you are going to be like, oh, wait, I remember Empire said this is going to happen, okay? That's why I always tell people to save the videos so they can go back and look at, you know, the videos. And what Spirit is telling me here, that some of you are going to be like, oh, well, they're not saying anything like that, or they're not, you know, whatever. They're not talking about what Empire was talking about or Caroline was talking about. Like they're going to come in and they're going to have a different idea of what 10 of Cups is going to mean, right? Spirit is saying they're not going to like be like straightforward with that when they come through. Okay, it's going to take time. And this has a lot to do with trust on your side, feminine, okay? Trust. Because it's going to feel like you're going to take a risk. Every relationship is going to be a risk, okay? Just want to let you all know, Spirit's saying every relationship has a risk. Everything. Even if it's like beautiful and it's perfect, everything has a risk, okay? So some of you are going to have some trust issues when this person comes back. Yeah, and some of you are going to be like, really? Yes, they're saying pay attention to the effort, okay? Pay attention to the effort that this person puts in, okay? Not, you know, everything that they're saying. And maybe you've done that before, feminine. Maybe you've only paid attention to what somebody's saying. Well, they could promise you the world with the, you know, with their words, right? You can be like with, you know, the wolf, what is it? The wolf in disguise, the wolf that wears, no, the sheep that wear, what? The wolf that wears sheep's, no. The wolf in sheep's clothing. Thank you, Spirit. What's going on today? So you got people like that in the past that, you know, promised you this, promised you that, acting like you guys were going to move in, you're going to get, you know, married or whatever, okay? So look, we got the Ace of Swords. Things are not going to be clear to you, okay? So pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to the effort. Pay attention to your own effort into getting ready for this person, because they're coming in. They're coming in, okay? And if you're balanced in your life and they're balanced in their life, when that comes in, it's going to really create a contract between you two. I really like this energy, okay? Wow. Love it. And love, emotions, okay? And especially they're talking about emotional balance too, okay? Look at that. This is the Hierophant card in this deck. It's called Faith. And this is happening also because this is a commitment, guys, but definitely a high chance of commitment in this connection that I speak about. But also that you've learned a lot of lessons, feminine. You're welcome, honey. You have a good day at work. Have a good Saturday. So this is about your lessons being learned, okay? You learning your lessons, you coming into balance, feminine, and being ready for the masculine, okay? So, yeah. I love this energy. Okay. So, guys, I'm going to pull, actually, I'm going to pull my heart sigil cards. Hold on. Give me a second. Oh, actually, the universe cards. Hold on, guys. All right. Ow. Okay. So I'm going to see what Spirit wants to tell you for whoever's watching. Thank you all for liking the video. All right, Spirit, what do you want for people who are watching or just watched? Give yourself much more credit. Okay, so some of you are thinking and you're beating yourself up and thinking like, okay, maybe I'm not good at relationships. So what Spirit is saying here is that some of you have been in really challenging relationships and you've still done great, okay? Those in great relationships are always those who are good at relationships, okay? So give yourself much more credit. Some of you have really tough karmic relationships, karma that you've had to work through romantic relationships, okay? So don't give yourself more credit, you all, okay? Well, wow. You know what? I heart you guys. I think some of you don't know how much you are loved or wanted. And this has to do with people not showing you love, so you don't know it, you know? And it says here, if everyone really knew how much they were loved, not only from above, obviously, but by those now in their life, there'd be little hearts drawn on everything from wheelbarrows to skyscrapers to jumbo jets. And I look so forward to that day. So I feel that, you know, this goes, okay, this is what I want to say. If you grew up in a household where people didn't express love, okay, so people didn't say like, I love you, or they were not affectionate love, or whether when it has to do with any kind of expression of love, okay, then what happens is that you kind of wait for that from other people and then you don't get it. So you think, okay, this person must not love me. This person must not care about me or whatever. There's something coming up because of that. And you have to realize that every single person, is not the same, is not the exact same when they express love. Okay. Now, knowing that, okay, if you want someone to be a certain way, then you have to express your love in that way. Okay. You can't be like, I'll just give you an example. You can't be like that cold person that only loves people from the inside and keeps it to themselves. Okay. With a person that is like a warm person, that is passionate, that's like, I love you, you mean the world to me, give me a hug. Like, you can't have that. Okay. So if you want a certain kind of person, you need to match that energy, is what spirit is saying. Okay. What else for my people that are watching? Don't be misled. So this has a lot to do with how people speak. This is coming up again. Okay. So expressing truth is very important for whoever's watching. Okay. So keep that in mind when you reunite with this person or this new person comes in. When fear speaks, it's always wrong unless being chased by wild beasts. And when love speaks, it's always right and usually bouncy. Okay. So this has to do with differentiating fears when people speak, or with love. Okay. Acts of love or expression of love. And the other thing I got is love doesn't have to be near. Okay. So love doesn't have to be near. Some are better loved at a distance for a while anyway, and that's okay. I know this is going to trigger some of you because you're like, why? Why do I have to be away from them and this kind of stuff? But love doesn't know the difference, you all. I remember I said from the beginning, there's definitely spirit is blocking some of you from being together with that person because they want you to be ready for them. They want the person to have changed their perspective on what they think a relationship is. Okay. And you know who you are because your person might have said, you might have, you might want to had like, okay, let's move in or let's take this to another. You want to go fast forward to that. And then the person you were with is like, I don't know about marriage, like what's, or let's see how it goes, or whatever it was that they told you. So that's for you guys. Because this person needs to change their perspective, right? Okay. Anything else, Spirit? For everybody who's watching. They chose you. I love this. You might not readily believe this and might spook you out a bit, but there are those who chose this very lifetime in large part knowing you'd be there. Now that's what we call that's what we call reputation. So guys, this is what I want to tell you, some of you. Whoever you are, you're watching, don't make age a block. Okay. Some of you, you have a perfect partner, a perfect soulmate partner, and that person might be like an age gap towards you. Like you might have an age gap that some of you don't feel comfortable with. Like they could be much younger than you, okay? Or you could be much younger than them. Whatever it is, okay? It's like in the ethers, nobody cares about age, okay? No, like nobody cares about a lot of stuff in the ethers, okay? It's on this earthly plane that people, care about how much money people have, how much money they don't have, or looks, how beauty is defined, and all that stuff that really does not matter when it comes to love. Okay. It doesn't matter when it comes to partnership. okay? And a lot of things, obviously. But if you have somebody who there's a big age gap, but you just know, like, you know that you're connected to this person, they're your soulmate, or like you're like, I just can't, you know, it just feels magical, it feels amazing, then, you know, just keep in mind what Spirit said, okay? You are destined for greatness on the wings of love. Do you guys remember what I said about the destiny thing? To clarify, the primary roles of love are not to heal, fix, or mend, not to soothe, cure, or ease, not to even refresh, rejuvenate, or restore, hardly. The primary roles of love are to Yahoo, Yeehaw, and Woohoo. Okay, get your love on. So I feel that what's happening here is that Spirit's really prepping you up, you guys. They're really prepping you up. They're prepping us all up for a love, okay, a partnership. I'm getting the partnership more than love because I feel like some of you, you're changing your perspective on what partnership is, what it means to you, and what exactly the type of partnership that you have. You've come a long way. Um, and you found out a lot of things about just human nature in general, okay, throughout the relationships, even though some of them have been painful, you've learned hard lessons in a painful way. You know now exactly what type of partnership you want, okay? And I feel like Spirit is getting you ready for it, okay? It's kind of like a formula. I'm seeing like a formula, so it feels like they want you to have all the ingredients in order that when this person comes through, when this masculine comes through, okay, or if you're a masculine watching, okay, then the feminine, whatever, when you both reunite, you're gonna know how to make it work, okay? It's gonna flow like butter, is what they're saying. It's gonna flow like butter, okay? Butter. And it's just going to be, it's not that it's not going to be like you're never going to get into challenges or difficulties or maybe misunderstandings, but remember what I said about you all. If you have issues with expressing your truth, or you have a lot of insecurities, maybe when you grew up, you know, people told you your voice doesn't matter or your opinions don't matter, just shut up, go to your room. Like if you grew up in a family like that, okay, or when if you saw like your family not expressing love to each other, okay, then you probably have issues with communication, okay, throat chakra. And that needs to be worked on, okay? So if, however you do that, however you get that help, just get it, because that will really help you in your relationships, okay? It will help you from suffering in your relationships, okay? Or going through more challenges than you need to. Okay. So, guys, I love you all. Thank you for joining me today. I have to go because my voice is like dying right now, and I still have so much to do. I will try to post Cancer today, if not tomorrow. And the rest I'm going to do Scorpio. Um, Scorpio, I'm going to do a extended reading for. I'm going to do some extended readings for the zodiac signs. Okay. Whoever I feel that is requesting them, okay, just to help you all out. For those of you who can't afford a personal reading with me or whatever, because I've been told my my extended readings feel like personal readings. You're welcome, Stephen, anytime. So I'm gonna do that, okay. For some of the signs, I can't do all because I know some of the signs, like, you know, if I'm getting really low views, I'm probably not going to do your sign, okay? And obviously, I don't have the time to do all the signs to begin with, okay? So thank you for joining me. Thank you for liking this video. I really appreciate you. And peace out and many blessings to you.